So we were deployed for Hurricane Dorian, which everybody knows now absolutely decimated the Bahamas and was coming at the east coast of the Florida Peninsula as a Category 5. And so it was forecast to get very, very close, so close that no one was really sure whether it was going to actually hit the east coast of Florida. We were asked by the state to participate in what's called the Rapid Needs Assessment Teams. These are the teams that go in immediately after a storm and determine just how bad really is. And by that I mean immediately, I mean the wind's still blowing. The state's response was going to be based on whether the storm turned or not. People think that all of these units that get together, they're organic. Well, no, actually. We see each other a couple of times a year maybe in training or at a conference. And so just getting all these folks together, figuring out who's doing what job, that stuff can be difficult. So we spent an entire day working that out before we ever got into the vehicles. Decades ago, Florida realized that to get communities back on their feet, there were essential, critical infrastructure and facilities that we need to get back up running fast. Things like the roads, power systems, water, hospital are crucial. Very often we find ourselves in situations, especially in the coastal areas, where there are communities or neighborhoods that are isolated. They've either been cut off by flooding, storm surge, and it's possible that when that happens, then people who might still be in the area are isolated or maybe even in danger. And so what UAS, the Unmanned Aircraft Systems, drones allow us to do is to go and get a very, very quick look and get an idea of what we might be dealing with. There was a neighborhood that was isolated by some floodwaters, and we very quickly got a drone up in very high winds. It was very scary. And our colleague Hart and Jarrett Broder, they flew the drone up and got imagery that basically confirmed that, yep, we had some people who were isolated from floodwaters, but they were fine. And it turned out they were fine. And that was the only life safety issue that we encountered all day, which is extraordinary given that just 60 miles off to our right, as we head north on A1A, was a Category 4 hurricane. That's extraordinary.